Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good afternoon. I think I planned to say good morning, but I think we're already at the afternoon. So what I will try to do today is be a little bit different because the future is going to be definitely different. But before we start, I would like to thank the government of Dubai for hosting this amazing conference, which has been a pattern in Dubai for creativity, for talent. So congratulations to Dubai. I would like also to congratulate the GCC countries, especially the state. Can you hear me? How about now? Yeah? Okay. Shall I start all over? Okay. So good afternoon. And I would like to thank the government of the UAE and the government of Dubai specifically for hosting this amazing conference. Dubai has been the center of talent for centuries, and we look forward to have our office open by the beginning of next year in the DIFC. We already got the approvals. I would like to also congratulate the GCC countries, especially the state of Qatar, for hosting the World Cup, which is an amazing thing for our region. And this is part of the transformation that is taking place in this region. And I was lucky to hear some of the speakers talking about the development in this area. So what I'm going to do today is talk about inflation as a topic that I was asked to talk about. But inflation has been in existence for years. It has been with us for a very long time. And portfolios would always go back and forth depending on the economic situation, and inflation does come and disappear, and we lived a very long period of time with lower than the target inflation, and all of a sudden we are now 3, 4, 5 times the central bank's targets, and now they're all working to trying to get it back. But is inflation the real worry for an investor? I personally don't think so, because everything gets priced, and new investors and people who have cash flow could always invest again and reprice through repricing of assets. The decline in the markets always becomes an opportunity for the future wealth creation. But what is the real risk for investors? This is a bit of our background, and we are the only Middle Eastern firm that is licensed by FINMA in Switzerland, SEC, and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, in addition to Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. Those are the two biggest concerns for any investor: the concentration of risk, investing in one or two or few investments. And number two is the high fees. This region have been taken advantage by a lot of investment firms, where a lot of hidden fees eats a lot of the returns. That game is over. Thanks to technology, which we've heard our previous speakers talking about, technology became an enabler for average investors to access the best deals from the best managers in the world. Investors tend to think about the wrong R. Every time they see an investment, they say, okay, how much is the return I'm gonna make out of this? But very few of them, or especially the investment companies, when they visit them, talk about the right R, and that is the risk. And luckily, we are seeing more and more younger generation thinking about those things, using the right tools, assessing, and very soon you will see platforms that you can send any proposal that you receive, and you will get within 1 hour a decomposition of risk, a decomposition of returns, possible returns, a decomposition of the fees. This is going to be all automated. We've heard about AI, robotic, machine learning. All of that will enable an average investor to look through and to be able to see, read 80, 100 pages document, prospectus, and give it in a one-pager of a summary to an investor. This is in the making as we speak. We have used a very diversified approach, investing with the best managers that allowed us and our clients to really weather the wealth destruction or destroyers. Markets have corrected significantly. Our clients have really managed to experience a much lower decline. I put it in green because it's relative to the major decline. It is a very positive thing. We invest with the top manager. We make sure we invest across the years, different vintage years, and in a very diversified way. You could see in every year, we have about 20 deals for our investors. That kind of diversification, not being reliant on one specific sponsor, is also part of the diversification. This is a platform we already launched, and this platform will enable us by the end of this year to get what you always hear about the moon and the new entrance to the market, private markets. You will get the moon, but at half price. This is starting from end of this year. You'll be able to subscribe to the best managers in the world at a very, very low prices, starting with 100,000 euro. Today, you can do this at our asset management firm, which is Bitual Asset Management in Switzerland, in Zurich, and this is going to come to the Gulf region by the end of the year. This is something that will be announced tomorrow, but I thought since we are here today, we will give you that secret. The family office have worked into solving what are the bottlenecks. What is the problem to be solved for an average investor? The Saudi capital market authorities have now even lowered the threshold from accredited investor to retail investor. With 200,000 riyal, you can invest in private markets. So because of that, we came with this new solution, which is invest now and pay later. This is a solution that is going to be a game changer in the industry, and this is starting from tomorrow. You could go to our website and you can invest and pay later. We go back to inflation. We believe that inflation is going to be here with us for a while, and we are going to experience the decline, a gradual decline in inflation, and we do not foresee that interest rate will decline before the end of Q4. Thank you.